The NFL is starting to have a Caleb Williams problem. Him with Ben Johnson, the instincts, the football knowledge, the game is there, right? This team looks different, miles and miles ahead of where they were last year offensively. And I kind of wanted to break down some of the film. So obviously they come out in 12 personnel. Basically, one running back in the backfield. You got two tight ends in line. We are going to be running a far side dig over the middle of the field. We're going to be running a kind of like a clear route down the middle of the seam, trying to take away as many deep safeties, right, deep corners as possible. From there, I believe we're going to be on a quick release out here. We're going to be on a chip and release over the middle, and I believe the running back is going to get out into the flats pretty early. Our offensive line is going to be in a full slide to the left. We're going to pull our left guard from left to right. And then again, we're going to combo into a release down here. So off this play, what we're going to see is a full slide off the play action. Again, left guard pulls to the right. Boom. Now off this play action, we are again just trying to kind of manipulate these defenders. As we drop back, we look to DJ Moore on the left side to move this safety away from the middle of the field. So as we look there, you see the middle of the field, right? This guy kind of stayed in line, drifting off to DJ Moore's side, which is perfect. That's what we wanted. From there, we're getting this dig over the middle. Great leverage already. All we got to worry about is that middle linebacker. That's the only guy we got to worry about. So look at the throw by Caleb Williams, right over the linebacker. We'll watch this from the other angle. This is beautiful. This is literally how it should be done. Caleb Williams, his instincts, his IQ to look left, move the safety away from the middle of the field, scan back right, and fire this ball, layering it over the linebacker right where it needed to be. That is amazing, okay? That is how it's done. And in this video, we're going to break down a bunch of that film. Before we do so, make sure you guys hit the like button. If you want more Chicago Bears videos and updates, that's all you gotta do. Hit the like button, comment down below. P2 helps out tremendously, and maybe we'll drop another Bears video within the next couple of days. With that being said, let's dive in. All right, nasty read right here by Caleb Williams. They come out in 21 personnel. If you guys don't understand personnel, we can break it down pretty quickly. You can have 10, you can have 11, you can have 12, you can have 31. The first number always represents the amount of running backs in the backfield. We're going to say this is 2 because I know this is technically a tight end, but he can get a handoff, right? So we'll call it 2 backs in the backfield, 1 tight end here to the top side. The second number always represents tight end. So boom, that's 1 tight end there. 2 backs, 21 personnel. Now the plan here, because they're playing such off coverage to the top side, we're going to be running this like little skinny post, little slant over the middle of the field. But we are trying to sell the run. If we can get these second level linebackers to bite up, even if it's 2 to 3 steps, we're going to be able to get behind the second level with this skinny post slant, okay? So watch this play. As we boom, you see 1, 2, 3. Everybody overcommits up just enough for him to get this ball over the second level of the defense and find him, Luther Burden, for a 15-yard pickup. Again, beautiful job. Now, how close was this to being intercepted? Like, if 33 doesn't turn his back, that's actually a really good throw. It's a great job by Caleb Williams. I'll give it to him every day of the week. Love that. Another solid play here. We're going to be running like this little slot fade to the corner, trying to get rid of that DB to the bottom side. We're also going to be running like this quick little in route over the middle of the field with Rome Odunze. We're going to notice very quickly here that they're going to be sending this nickel blitz, right? This guy's going to send it to the inside. Usually quarterbacks are taught to throw early, quick, often to that blitzing side. So if that guy blitzes, you can understand where the matchups kind of happen. Right, this quick in route could be perfect. Or if this guy really bites down on the in, this slot fade could be beautiful. So now we're just reacting to what this DB does off the backside. So boom, once he's in a back pedal, we're throwing the ball early. Great job. Now Rome Odunze makes his man miss an open space, gets up the field for a 15-yard pickup. And that's how you read and react to a defense. Once you see that guy blitzing, ball needs to be out. Ball needs to come out quick. And it does perfectly. We also probably had the out on the opposite side as well because they blitz over there as well. They had a double nickel blitz. Right? Either way, it's a perfect play call. It's a perfect play call. Top side, you get him clearing out the deep side. You got him clearing out the deep side. This probably could have been a bigger play. But either way, you'll take 15 yards every day of the week. Love that by Caleb Williams again. Monday Night Football is officially here. We got Packers, we got Eagles. Should be a really good game. At least in my opinion, it's got that potential. Now, I'm having so much fun on the Sleeper app. I can possibly over 1,000x my money every single day on this app, and it has been so much fun so far. And I kind of wanted to share you some of my picks before we do so. Now, you guys can see them. But if you use my promo code DUBS, you see it right here, you are going to get a 100% match deposit up to $100, which means if you put in $100, they're going to give you $100. If you put in 50, they'll give you 50, right? It is a steal, I would do it just for that. Now, take a look at my picks. I'm going Saquon Barkley, more than 50 rushing yards. A.J. Brown, more than 40 receiving yards. Jalen Hurts, at least 1 touchdown. Jordan Love, more than 200 passing yards. And Romeo Doubs, more than 40 receiving yards. It's all lower than you may think, and I think it's safe. 30 to win 63. Not too crazy, not too wild. Let me know what you guys are doing for tonight. Are you going big? Are you staying safe? Let me know, and let's get back to the video. Look at this play. They come out in 13 personnel. You guys know what that means. 1 running back, 3 tight ends. 1, 2, 3. Now, I love this play because it is really, like, when you see this right now as a defense, what are you thinking? Like, they're probably running the football. They have an extra offensive lineman to the right side of the formation. It's probably going to be a run, right? That's what you'd think. That's what you'd assume. And look how many guys are in the box here. Pretty much everybody besides a 1 high safety look. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to understand that this is a zone coverage. Because we're utilizing pre-snap motion here from right to left, nobody's chasing him, right? If this guy was crossing the formation with him, we know it's man coverage. But now we know it's zone coverage. And we can, I can back it up and show you even further. Right off the pre-snap motion, nobody goes with him. Nobody, right? You see a little bit of rotation from the defense, but it's zone coverage all day, every day. So the concept here is to sell the play fake. We're going to get vertical off Zacchaeus. The reason being is because if this is a zone, we're clearing out. We call this a clear out route. Take away that DB. Even if we could take this DB with them off that go, perfect. Because what Colston Loveland's going to do is run like a fake in, out. So again, the goal is to get this guy to back up with that clear out. And then this could be wide open. So let's watch how this play breaks down. Boom, play fake, full slide to the left. Off play action, you see Loveland getting vertical towards the inside and then breaks to the out. 28's out of the play. Ball's out early, on time, on target. And it's a 20-yard pickup for Colston Loveland. That is great job by Caleb Williams reading. Okay, zone coverage. Easy zone coverage. We have a clear route. I mean, this is great. Great job. Great job. Can't say it enough. Caleb Williams is learning quick. Now, I wasn't a big fan of the route concepts on this play specifically because everything kind of gets jumbled up. We get like an in over the middle. We kind of get like a stop route over the middle. I believe Rome Odunze goes over the middle as well, and we get like an out or something. Let's just watch this play. It's very congested, I guess you could say. Everything's kind of, it's Luther Burden. Everything's kind of just over the middle of the field right here. I don't love that at all. You get the quick out. You get like the stop route to the top side, which is fine, right? If we're going to run this play, the ball needs to be out right now to Kyle Monangai, and he needs to utilize blockers out in space. If that's the play, that's a good play, right? I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be, but ultimately we get pressure, we roll us out of the pocket, reestablish leverage with our offensive line, which is great. But I love how Colston Loveland goes and finds the open hole of the zone coverage, man. We got him there, we got him there, we got him covering there. This safety is not really doing too much, so all we got to do is find the open space, and that's what Loveland does. Great throw by Caleb Williams. Doesn't set his feet, throws it kind of cross body a little bit. Beautiful catch by Colston Loveland. Pick up another 20 yards on this play. I really want to give a point of emphasis on the catch right here. Getting out in space, very difficult throw, but being able to kind of contort your body, stop on a dime, readjust, and snag that thing out of the air. Beautiful job by the rookie. Another good play here. We're going to be running like pre-snap motion, drag over the middle. We're going to get like this deep post. We're going to get a slow release, dig over the middle of the field. We're going to get like a stop route to the outside here. Again, really good job by the offense. Drop back in the pocket, 5-man scat, slide left, man right. We're going to chip off the top side of the tight end. Watch Rome Odunze here, and you're actually going to see this mid-read linebacker He doesn't really follow. He does a little bit, but gets his eyes back on the quarterback as Caleb Williams tries to find this dig over the middle. Now, the linebacker almost does a phenomenal job getting back in front, but it's a dart. It's a dart. Right where it needs to be. 18-yard pickup, move the chains late in the game. And, again, moving the ball late, really allowing themselves to stay in this football game when it probably should have been over. Another quick play here. We're going to get flat, hitch. There needs to be communication by the defense here, and I'll actually move my screen to the left. Now, we're going to see just a lot of confusion between 33, 24. They're going in and out, in and out. Now, on this play, usually what teams do in the red area is they'll switch everything, which means if this guy is an in release, this guy's an out release, he'll grab the out, and this guy will grab the in, right? But if you miscommunicate that, you're done, right? And that's what they do. They miscommunicate, both take the flat, nobody takes the hitch, wide open touchdown, big time mistake by the defense, and you need to be able to take advantage of big time mistakes right there. Perfect, easy. Great job getting it over the second level of that or the first level of that defensive line, and easy touchdown. No contact, I mean, literally easiest of his life. Okay, again, nasty. They're only down by 3, so the unpredictability is there, right? You could run the football. You got a little over 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. No one really knows what you're doing, and we come on 13 personnel. Actually 12 personnel, 12 personnel. You got Zacchaeus top side, you got Luther Burden bottom side, but because you have no DJ Moore, no Rome Odunze, these defenders are like, okay, they're probably going to run the football here, take this to the 2-minute warning, but guess what they're doing? They're running this deep stop route to Luther Burden. Now, the anticipation on this throw is next level, okay? So we're going to work off play fake. We don't really need them to overcommit to the run because we have a one-on-one matchup to the outside, and boom, as we turn around, the ball's coming out right now. The ball is coming out before Luther Burden even breaks on his route. This is trust. This is confidence that you and your teammates are on the same exact page. We're going to lead him back a little bit to force, I guess not force, but not allow that DB to make a play on the ball. By the time he turns around, the ball is pretty much there, right? That is unbelievable to set them up for the game-winning play. Caleb Williams rushes in down the left sideline. Beautiful job. Really a big fan of how they fought through adversity in this game and kept fighting, kept throwing punches no matter what the score was and how much time was left on the clock. Caleb Williams, man, this Bears team is they're good, man. They're really good. They're really good. Once their defense can step it up a little bit more, watch out. Now, we are going to end the video here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so yet. It is free, doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Chicago Bears throughout the entirety of the season. Offense, defense, individual player breakdowns, whatever you guys want to see, we got you guys covered. So join the family. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.